Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. As this evening, the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils take on the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers. I'm Gene DeLisio. Good to have you with us for American Legion Baseball this evening here on WOSQ. Our first chance to look at this Marshfield Legion baseball team for 2023. The Blue Devils have split their first 4 ball games. They are 2-2 heading into this contest. A good group of players on this year's team, coached by Josh Metz once again. A number of returning players from last year and several graduate players as well. Players who were in college this past spring, did not play high school baseball, but they're back with the Legion program once again this year. We'll talk about that and more with Coach Metz in just a few moments. On the mound this evening for Wisconsin Rapids, Braden Lewis, and Marshfield counters with Columbus Dons right-hander Emmett Konechny. It's Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids in Legion baseball tonight from the Southwood County Baseball Complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll come back with more of our pregame report following these messages. Baseball tonight from the Southwood County 2000 baseball complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. This beautiful new complex just finished last year and now houses much of the baseball being played here in Wisconsin Rapids. The Rafters, of course, the Northwoods League baseball team, still playing at Whitterfield, and the Assumption Royals still play at Whitterfield, but beyond that, most baseball is played here at this new complex. The Marshfield Post 54 baseball team, consisting of a number of ball players from central Wisconsin, most notably from the Marshfield Tiger baseball program. However, there are 3 ball players from Columbus this year: Emmett Konechny, Zane Adler, and former Don standout Brock Bennington, who graduated a year ago. And there have been many years we had no Columbus players on the roster. This year we have 3. Also on the Legion roster this year, Aiden Cherney and Sloan Welch from Auburndale, Caden Miller and Andrew Siraki of Spencer, and Brad Neve of Pittsville. So a good representation of area ball players on this team, plus a number of players from surrounding area schools on the junior Legion team this year as well. So a good group on hand for Coach Neve, who's assisted this year by former Stratford Tiger standout and current St. Mary's baseball standout Riley Bauman of Stratford. It's Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids baseball tonight at the Southwood County Baseball Complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll come back and check in with Coach Metz and talk about his ball club for this year following these messages. From Marshfield, American Legion baseball coach Josh Metz. The Blue Devils facing Wisconsin Rapids tonight in American Legion baseball here in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll come back and give you more of our pregame report following these messages. Marshfield American Legion baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com. Also listening tonight on ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the new Southwood County Baseball Complex in Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting tonight in American Legion baseball. Beautiful evening temperatures in the 70s, clear sky, still lots of sunshine out there. So it should be a great night for baseball here in Wisconsin Rapids. Good group of local fans down here to watch the ball game, including fans from Marshfield as well. The Rapids ball players taking the field as we get set for baseball this evening. Once again, Josh Metz serving as the Marshfield Legion baseball coach, assisted by Riley Bellman, the former Stratford Tiger standout, who's now excelling in baseball at St. Mary's of Winona. Good to see Riley still active in the Marshfield baseball program as well. And before we get this ball game underway, let's take some time for our national anthem.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And there is our national anthem and baseball tonight here on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in this American Legion baseball contest this evening. The Rapids Rangers on the field. And let's check the Rapids Ball Club defensively tonight. At first base is Ethan Freeman. At second base, Brett Simonson. At shortstop is Caleb Ellis. At third base, Caden Singbush. In right field, Jackson Laskowski. In center field, Brendan Huber. In left field, Marcus Simonson. The catcher is Caleb Plowman. And on the mound is a left-hander, Braden Lewis. We saw Lewis pitch for the Lincoln High School baseball team during the spring season against the Marshfield Tigers. He is quite effective. Not a real big guy, but throws pretty hard, has good control, and he'll be tough to beat tonight by this Marshfield Ball Club. Plenty of sunshine right now. This is a lit field, so we'll see the lights a bit later on this evening. Once again, as of a few years ago, all Legion baseball games reduced to 7 innings. Used to be that some were 7, some were 9. Marshfield played a lot of 9-inning games over the years against other teams from this side of the Wisconsin Valley Conference, but now all Legion baseball games are of 7 innings duration. The Marshfield Junior Legion baseball team also playing here tonight on another diamond against Wisconsin Rapids. So plenty of baseball at this complex this evening. Josh Bess sitting down to third base where he'll coach for the Marshfield Ball Club tonight. Beautiful complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields. I think there's another field out there as well. I'm not sure if that's softball or Little League or both. But beyond the center field fence on this main baseball diamond, there's yet another field, a 5th field. And there's some soccer areas here as well. Plus, just to our west is the Lincoln High School football field. Leadoff man for Marshfield here in the first is second baseman Aiden Cherney. Lewis ready. Winds and delivers. And misses outside for ball 1. Play underway here in Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield and Rapids in American Legion baseball tonight. 1-0 pitch to Aiden Cherney on the way. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aiden coming off a very solid season for the Auburndale High School baseball team. He's a right-handed batter. Lewis throws once again, a swing and a foul behind home plate. Ball and 2 strikes. By the way, they do keep the pitch counts here on the scoreboard here in Wisconsin Rapids. That might be something we see more of in baseball facilities in future years. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball towards second base. Simonson charges, grabs, throws to first base, and throws it away. Cherney holds at first base. Brett Simonson charging at second base. That was a slow roller. Charged and threw the ball over the head of first baseman Ethan Freeman. A throwing error on second baseman Brett Simonson. And Marshfield has a leadoff base runner here in the first inning. Batting next for Marshfield is the left fielder Ben Deach. Batting right-handed. Keep in mind, Lewis is a left-hander. Checks the runner and now throws over at the letters recalled strike 1. We point that out because high school age ball players seem to have such a difficult time sometimes if they're runners at first base with pickoff moves by left-handers. Lewis set once again and goes to first base, and Cherney back in time. And Cherney, playing high school ball in Auburndale, likely has not seen much of Braden Lewis over the years, aside maybe from some summer ball. So not acquainted with that pickoff move. Lewis ready once again. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to deep right center field. Huber in the gap, gets there and makes the catch in right center. And Cherney hustles back to first base. Center fielder Brendan Huber tracking that one down for out number 1. Here's the Marshfield center fielder, Brock Bennington.
Number 2, Brock Bennington.
Right-handed batter. Lewis once again from the stretch. And delivers. And missed just outside ball 1. Play just underway here in Wisconsin Rapids. No score. Marshfield batting top of the first. 1 out and 1 on. 1-0 on Brock Bennington. Lewis gets set. Throws once again. Spins one a bit outside for ball 2-0. Brock, a real standout at Columbus High School. Played on the state tournament team as a senior in 2022. Then graduated. Now the 2-0 delivery. Popped up into shallow right field, down the right field line and heading foul and at a play. Brock, one of the several graduate ball players on this roster this year. He did not play baseball this spring at UW Eau Claire. Count is 2-1. Cherney at first base. Widens his lead. Lewis checks him. And the pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. 2-2. Marshfield American Legion baseball team back in action tomorrow night. Blue Devils at Antigo to take on the Antigo Ball Club. 2-2 on Bennington. And Lewis fires in the dirt, bounds away, and Cherney will take second base. Wild pitch, that ball in the dirt, and the catcher, Caleb Plowman, could not handle it. So an error and a wild pitch put Aiden Cherney at second base. And the count on Bennington full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lewis stays in the stretch and fires. Ground ball to third base, off the glove of the third baseman, Singbush into left field. Now Cherney had that play in front of him, so he does not advance. Thinking that Singbush would make a clean pickup at third base, Aiden held his ground at second base, which was the wise decision. But instead, Bennington will reach, and Cherney holds at second base. The batter now is catcher Adam Gilbertson, batting left-handed. Lewis throws, low and outside for ball 1. Haven't seen a call yet on hit or error on that play. As of right now, we'll give Singbush an error. It was a hard hit ball, but right at him. Now Lewis gets set, throws again. Ground ball to deep short. Ellis in the hole will throw to third base for the force play on Cherney for the second of the inning. The Rangers take the force play at third base as Ellis throws to Singbush for out number 2. On the play, Bennington takes second base. Gilbertson at first base. And Judd Higgins comes in the ball game. He'll serve as a courtesy runner for the catcher Gilbertson. Pitcher Emmett Konieczny now batting for Marshfield. Any run scored by Marshfield this inning will be unearned. Lewis from the stretch delivers, and over the knees a called strike 1. No score, Marshfield batting. Top of the first, 2 out, 2 on. 0-1 on Konieczny. And the pitch by Lewis. High hopper towards third base, grabbed by Singbush. He'll step on the bag for the force play on Bennington to end the inning. In the first for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, 2 errors, 2 men left on base. After a half inning, our score is Marshfield 0, Wisconsin Rapids coming to bat. Back to Rapids and more baseball in just a moment.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Tonight at first base is Sloan Welch. At second base, Aiden Cherney. At shortstop, Bennett Lang. At third base, Chase Robinson. In right field, Trevor Femmel. In center field, Brock Bennington. In left field, Ben Deach. The catcher is Adam Gilbertson. And pitching tonight, right-hander Emmett Konieczny. New uniforms for the Blue Devils. A powder blue jersey with dark blue sleeves and white pants. Wisconsin Rapids batting. Bottom half of the first, leadoff man, the center fielder, Brendan Huber. Huber hitting right-handed.
Leading off the Ranger first inning, the center fielder, number 8, Brendan Huber.
Emmett Konieczny on the mound for Marshfield, and his first pitch is over Huber's head and may have tipped the bat, and it did tip the bat and carry him back towards the backstop. That's a foul ball, strike one. 0-1 on Huber. Next pitch on the way, again over Huber's head. 1-1. Emmett attempting to break off a curveball that time, which didn't curve very much. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Huber stands in once again. Konechny winds and throws. On the outside corner, called strike, 1-2. This, by the way, is an all-turf facility. All turf on this field. Different shades, but no dirt out there aside from the pitcher's mound. Next pitch, pop foul over the screen. Stays 1-2. The pitcher's mound is dirt, I believe, but everything else is artificial turf. 1-2 on Huber. Konechny winds and throws. Misses low and outside for a ball. 2-2. We mentioned Marshfield Legion at Antigo tomorrow night. Game time 7 p.m. at Kretz Field in Antigo. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Pot foul behind home plate, again on a play. Stays 2-2. Kretz Field, a nice facility, just, I believe, to the east of downtown Antigo. Huber digs in once again. Emmett winds and throws. Curveball breaks high. And the count full, 3-2. Huber, a top-notch ball player for Rapids. Emmett winds and delivers. Outside, ball 4. So Konechny walks the first man he faces. Brings up Rapids second baseman Brett Simonson.
Second baseman, number 6, Brett Simonson.
Simonson batting left-handed, quick toss to first base, and Huber dives back in time. Sloan Welch taking that toss at first base for Marshfield. Now Simonson back in there. Runners going. Pitches high and outside for a ball. Throw to second base is late. Stolen base for Brendan Huber. And Rapids is a man in scoring position. The count on Simonson, 1-0. He stands in once again. Konechny again from the stretch. And again Huber going. Pitch is over for a called strike. Throw to third base is late. So Huber steals second and third on successive pitches. Wisconsin Rapids is a man at third base with nobody out. The count on Simonson, 1-1. Konechny stays in the stretch and fires. A half swing and a high fastball. He'll appeal on this, and the base umpire says he did not swing. And so the count on Simonson, 2 balls, 1 strike. He's back in there. Infield is back, by the way. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. Good inside fastball by Konechny. And the count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Emmett gets set once again and fires. Foul back. Stays 2-2. Emmett Konechny using a lot of pitches here in the opening inning. By the way, keep in mind in Legion baseball that pitch count is 105. Here's the 2-2 delivery. It's over for a called strike 3. Good pitch on the inside corner. And Simonson out on strikes. 1 man down. Third baseman Caden Singbush now batting for Wisconsin Rapids.
Third baseman, number 10, Caden Singbush.
Right-handed hitter. The pitch by Konechny. High hopper to third, grabbed by Robinson. Looks the runner back, throws to first base in time. Now here comes Huber trying to score, and the throw is late. Huber scores and Rapids leads 1-0. Chase Robinson looked him back at third base, but once Chase made that throw across the diamond, Huber took off. And the return throw from Sloan Welch to Adam Gilbertson just a bit too late. Huber is in, and Rapids leads 1-0. Catcher Caden Plowman now batting. He takes a fastball inside ball 1. So Rapids uses a walk, 2 stolen bases, and a ground out to score a run without the benefit of a hit. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball foul on the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, more baseball action tomorrow evening on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ as the Marshfield Chaparrals face the Pittsfield River Bandits. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside for ball, 2-1. That ball game at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield tomorrow, 7 p.m. Our broadcast begins at 6:45 tomorrow evening right here on WOSQ. Konieczny throws 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Looking forward to seeing the Chaparrals and the Pittsfield Ball Club in action tomorrow evening. Again, 7 o'clock, Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. 2-2 on Plumman. Pitch on the way, ground ball back up the middle. At second base, grabbed by Cherney. Near the bag, throws to first base, and the ball pops away from Welch. And Plumman will reach. That should be an error on first baseman Sloan Welch. Sloan did have to stretch for that throw, but it was not in the dirt. And now Plumman will leave, and Nick Lieberg will come in as a courtesy runner. That was a low throw, but not in the dirt. And so Welch just had to pop out of his mitt. Pitcher Braden Lewis now batting for Rapids. First pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Our score is Rapids 1, Marshfield nothing. Rapids batting bottom half of the first. Base runner at first base and 2 outs. 0-1 pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pittsfield River Bandits Ball Club with a convincing win over Spirit on Sunday, 12-1 on Sunday. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High fly ball to center field, but Brock Bennington gets back a few steps, gets there to make the catch to end the inning. In the first for Wisconsin Rapids, 1 run on no hits, 1 error, 1 man left on base. After 1 inning, our score is Wisconsin Rapids 1 and Marshfield nothing. More baseball coming up in just a moment.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Baseball tonight on 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in this matchup this evening. We head to the top of the second with Rapids on top 1-0. Rapids scoring a single run in the first on a walk, 2 stolen bases, and a ground out. Leadoff man for Marshfield here in the second is the first baseman Sloan Welch, batting right-handed. Braden Lewis throwing for Wisconsin Rapids tonight. He winds and delivers. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Wisconsin Rapids 1, Marshfield nothing. Marshfield batting top of the second. Welch back in there. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch by Lewis on the way. Low and outside for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sloan Welch from Auburndale. 3 sports standout for the Auburndale Eagles. 1-1 delivery. High and outside for ball. 2-1. State wrestling qualifier this year. Standout football player. And good baseball player as well. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. 2-2. Slowing down in front of one of Lewis's breaking balls on that delivery. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Sloan Welch. Digs in once again. Lewis winds and fires in the dirt. The count now full 3-2. Welch, another ball player who likely has not seen much of Lewis the last couple of years. Lewis winds and throws again. A swing and a miss on a good inside fastball for strike 3. First strikeout for Braden Lewis tonight. 1 man down. Here's Marshfield third baseman Chase Robinson.
Third baseman, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Chase batting right-handed. A pitch by Lewis on the way. Over for a call, strike 1. We saw Columbus High School basketball coach and athletic director Joe Konieczny here before the ball game. 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball rides outside, 1-1. And his Dons basketball team played over the weekend at the WBY Summer Tournament at Kokona. Next pitch is lined, fouled on the third base side. Hit hard by Robinson, but foul, 1-2. And Columbus went 5-0 and won the Pool GH Championship. 1-2 pitch on the way. High hoppered on the third base side, foul again. About 80 teams competing in that tournament this weekend. Columbus went 5-0. Opened by playing Tigerton. Won that game 69-26. Again, the 1-2 pitch. High and tight for a ball, 2-2. In that ball game, Charlie Moore made 6 3-pointers and scored 18 for the Dons. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Rides inside for a ball, 3-2. Columbus then edged Reedsville 43-40. Emmett Konieczny led the Dons with 9 in that game. Full count pitch on the way. Pop foul to the right side of the play, still 3-2. Then Columbus nipped North Crawford 45-43. Blake Jacoby led Columbus in 16 points. Konieczny added 11. Lewis winds and throws again. Popped up on the diamond in a shallow center field. Huber coming in to shallow center and grabs it for the out. Robinson flies out for out number 2. And the Marshfield batter is right fielder Trevor Femmel. In the semifinals, Columbus beat Oshkosh Lords 50-28 as Emmett Konieczny scored 12 in that ball game. Lewis winds and throws over for a called strike 1. And then Columbus won the championship game over Beaver Dam 50-47. Lewis throws again, ground ball toward short. Grabbed by Ellis, fires to first base in time to end the inning. In that championship game, Konieczny scored 16, Jacoby and Moore each scored 10 for Columbus. Marshfield in the second, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 1.5, our score is Wisconsin Rapids 1 and the Marshfield Blue Devils nothing. More baseball in just a moment.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Joining us tonight for American Legion Baseball on WOSQ and on ZaleskiSports.com. Wisconsin Rapids batting, bottom half of the second. 6, 7, 8 men due up, led off by first baseman Ethan Freeman. Batting right-handed against Marshfield right-hander Emmett Konieczny. Emmett ready. Winds and delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Wisconsin Rapids 1 Marshfield nothing. Rapids batting, home half of the second inning. 0-1 on Ethan Freeman. Next pitch, a swing and a miss for strike two. Freeman with a very unusual batting stance, batting right-handed. The front foot pointed down the third base foul line, and in fact is on the outside line of the batter's box. Emmett winds and throws again. Curveball breaks beautifully across the plate for a call and strike three. Great pitch there by Emmett Konieczny, his second strikeout. One man down. Right fielder Jackson Laskowski batting for Wisconsin Rapids.
Right fielder, number 9, Jackson Laskowski.
Laskowski hitting right-handed. Pitch by Konieczny is low for ball one. Laskowski batting number 7 in the Rapids batting order tonight. Pitch on the way. On the outside corner, called strike, 1-1. Marshfield American Legion baseball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by Marshfield Glass. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul back behind home plate, 1-2. Legion baseball also sponsored by Country Wireless and Next Home Hub City Realty. 1-2 on Jackson Laskowski. The pitch by Konieczny. Curveball whacked towards left field. Knocked down a deep short by Lang, but he'll have no play. Base hit by Jackson Laskowski. Lang kept the ball on the infield, but he had to slide a deep short and had no play on that ball. The first hit by either ball club tonight. By the way, our scoreboard updates this evening brought to us by American Family Insurance agent Randy Lemoyne of Marshfield. Rapids batter, left fielder Marcus Simonson, batting right-handed. Konieczny out of the stretch. Now delivers. Up and in for ball one. Wisconsin Rapids on top, 1-0. Rangers batting bottom half of the second, 1 out and 1 on. Toss to first base, and Laskowski dives back in safely. Sloan Welch taking the toss at first base. Simonson back in there. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Ground ball towards short. Lang at deep short has to go back, throw to second base, and just in time. Tough chance there for Bennett. Had to go to deep short to grab that. Then spin and throw to second baseman Aiden Cherney with a forced play on Jackson Laskowski, and got the ball there just in time for out number 2. Simonson reaches on the fielder's choice. Shortstop Caleb Ellis batting for Rapids, sitting left-handed. Now Simonson off first base. And the pitch by Konieczny, a curveball breaks way outside for ball one. Great night for baseball. Glad to have you with us for our broadcast this evening. The 1-0 pitch on the way. That's outside for a ball. 2-0. Once again, that Legion pitch count, 105. Talk about the high school games in the spring. Their pitch count, 100. Again to first base, and Simonson dives in. But in Legion baseball, a pitcher can throw 105 pitches if he starts the ball game. Now the 2-0 delivery, ground ball to first base, right to Welch, who's stepping on the bag as he grabs that hopper to end the inning. Hit hard by Ellis, but right at Sloan Welch to retire the side. In the second for Wisconsin Rapids, no runs on 1 hit, no errors and 1 left. We played 2 innings. Our score is Wisconsin Rapids 1, Marshfield 0. And more baseball coming up in just a moment.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Here from Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield and Rapids in American Legion action tonight. Blue Devils batting in the top half of the third. Shortstop Bennett Lang will stand in against Rapids left-hander Braden Lewis. Bennett batting right-handed. Lewis into his motion and now throws. Over for called strike one. Wisconsin Rapids 1, Marshfield nothing. Marshfield batting, top half of the third. Lewis winds and throws again. Ground ball towards third. Glove by Sengbush. Fires across the diamond in time for the out. 1 up and 1 down in the Marshfield third inning. Leadoff man Aiden Cherney now batting for Marshfield. Reached base on a throwing error his first time up. 0 for 1. Rapids making 2 errors in the first inning, but the Blue Devils could not score. Pitch by Lewis on the way. Breaking ball is across for called strike one. Some good ball games tonight on ZaleskiSports.com in addition to this contest this evening. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Wides outside for ball 1-1. Also in American Legion Baseball tonight, Plover at DC Everest. That contest now underway. 1-1 delivery. Bounces in for a ball, 2-1. Wausau at Stevens Point in a good matchup tonight. And Tomahawk at Stratford in Legion Baseball this evening. That contest underway as well. There's a ball hit in the air to deep left center field. Simonson goes way back, and this ball over his head and up against the fence. Cherney to second base. He'll stop there with a double. A long double to left center field for Aiden Cherney. Marshfield's first hit tonight. And the Blue Devils have a base runner in scoring position for left fielder Ben Deach. That Tomahawk Stratford game began at 5:30, so that contest might be close to over right now. The other game should still be on. Plover at Everest, Wausau at Stevens Point on ZaleskiSports.com. Lewis ready. Pitch to Deach over the low outside corner for called strike one. Rapids leads Marshfield 1-0. Blue Devils batting top of the third. Cherney at second base and 1 out. The 0-1 to Ben Deach. Swing and a miss. Low outside fastball. The count now 1-2. Been a standout for the Marshfield Tigers this season. Batting right-handed. Lewis checks the base runner. And now fires a curveball that breaks outside for a ball. 1-2. Deach back in there. Lewis gets set and throws a swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch by Lewis, and Deach out on strikes. Second strikeout for Braden Lewis. Batting for Marshfield, center fielder Brock Bennington. Also on base with an error his first time up. Lewis gets set and throws, swung and a miss for strike one. Several ball games on ZaleskiSports.com tomorrow night. 5 more on Thursday. Pitch by Lewis. Bounces in. Blocked nicely by the catcher Plowman. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bennington back in there. Lewis sets himself and throws. Misses down low for a ball, 2-1. Base hit here, could score a tying run for Marshfield. Bennington back in there. Lewis again from the stretch. And now delivers. Up and in for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Brock looking for a good pitch right here. Ahead 3-1. Lewis gets ready and fires. A drive to deep center field. Huber goes way back, and this ball over his head and up against the fence. Cherney will score. Bennington takes second base with a double. Aiden Cherney and Brock Bennington with doubles here in the third inning. And Marshfield ties the contest at 1 apiece. Marshfield batters catcher Adam Gilbertson reached on the fielder's choice his first time up. Lewis throws here. High fly ball going foul on the left side on a play for strike one. So our score now, Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Marshfield batting top of the third. Brock Bennington at second base with 2 outs. 0-1 on Adam Gilbertson. Braden Lewis from the stretch. Sets and delivers again and hits him in the shoulder. Breaking ball came too far inside and Gilbertson hit by the pitch. Marshfield has base runners at first and second with 2 outs. For the pitcher, Emmett Konieczny, who bounced into a fielder's choice his first time up, 0 for 1. Judd Higgins will come back in for Marshfield as a courtesy runner for the catcher, Gilbertson. Konieczny stands in. Lewis working from the stretch. He now fires. Foul back to the screen for strike one. Scoring chance here for Marshfield. Base runners at first and second and 2 outs. 0-1 on Emmett Konieczny. He's back in there, batting right-handed. Lewis sets himself once again and delivers. Curveball hit down the right field line, but playable for Laskowski near the foul line. He'll grab it to end the inning. In the third for Marshfield, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, a hit batter, 2 men left on base. We played 2.5 innings, and our score is Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. More baseball coming up in just a moment.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Don't leave us a good ball game this evening here on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids in Legion Baseball this evening. Rapids batting in the top half of the third. Leadoff batter Brendan Huber stands in. He walked and scored his first time up. Huber walked, stole second, stole third, and scored on a ground out. Emmett Konieczny on the mound for Marshfield. Throws and fouled back for strike one. Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Rapids batting bottom half of the third here in Wisconsin Rapids tonight. Konieczny's 0-1 pitch on the way. Popped up into shallow right field. Second baseman Cherney will call and grab it for the out. Huber retired, and good news for the opposition when this guy's not on base. He's very dangerous, but he's out number 1. Second baseman Brett Simonson batting for Rapids. Called on the strikes his first time up, 0 for 1. Pitch by Konieczny. Got the outside corner for a called strike 1. Once again, the Marshfield Chaparrals and Pittsfield River Bandits meet at Jack Hackman Field tomorrow night. 0-1 curveball, a beauty on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Great pitch by Emmett on that delivery. Gets ahead, 0-2. Winds and throws once again. High and away for ball, 1-2. Chaparrals and River Bandits at Jack Hackman Field tomorrow night. Game time, 7 p.m. The 1-2 pitch on the way. High and away for ball, 2-2. Our broadcast tomorrow at 6:45 right here on 92.3 FM WOSQ. The 2-2 delivery. Low and inside for ball, 3-2. And that game also can be seen tomorrow evening on ZaleskiSports.com. 3-2 on Simonson. Konechny winds and delivers. High fly ball to shallow left field. Ben Deach comes in a few steps and makes the play for the out. 2 men down in the Rapids third. Third baseman Caden Singbush now batting. Bounced to third his first time up, and that ground out brought in Rapids' only run. So he's 0 for 1 with a run batted in.
Third baseman Caden Singbush.
Konechny ready. Winds and throws. Up and in for ball 1. Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Wisconsin Rapids batting bottom half of the third. Here's the 1-0 delivery. High fly ball to left center field. Deach and Bennington converge. Ben gets there, and he'll make the play to end the inning. In the third for Wisconsin Rapids, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Our line score through 3 innings, Marshfield 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 4 men left on base. Wisconsin Rapids 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors, and the Rangers have left 2 on base so far this evening. Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids and more American Legion baseball following these announcements.
Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Now more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield and Rapids meeting in this American Legion contest tonight. Marshfield batting top of the fourth. Leadoff batter, first baseman Sloan Welch struck out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Left-hander Braden Lewis throwing for Wisconsin Rapids. His first pitch is fouled back for strike 1. Marshfield 1, Rapids 1. Marshfield batting top of the fourth. Sloan Welch from Auburndale stands back in there. Lewis winds and throws again. And just missed the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hander Braden Lewis throwing for Rapids tonight. Fires again, swung on and missed. Good inside fastball. The count 1-2. Once again, awfully tough for these young men from the Mirrorwood of the Clover Belt who have not seen Wisconsin Valley Conference pitchers to come in here and hit real well. Lewis fires again. Ground ball back up the middle. It gets through to center field for a base hit. Sloan Welch punches one through the middle for a base hit. Marshfield's third hit tonight. And the Blue Devils have a leadoff base runner. Third baseman Chase Robinson now stands in. Chase fly to center his first time up, 0 for 1.
Third baseman Chase Robinson.
Chase batting right-handed. Lewis from the stretch. He now delivers. Curveball in the outside corner for a called strike 1. There certainly is a gap between the Wisconsin Valley Conference and some of the smaller leagues in terms of pitching ability. And on top of that, you just haven't seen these guys during the course of the year. Next pitch is hit on the line to right field. Leskowski drifts back, makes the catch. Welch off the bag at first base. Hustles back safely. Hit well by Robinson, but right at Leskowski in right field for out number 1. Here comes Marshfield left fielder Trevor Fimmel. Bounced to short his first time up. Trevor batting right-handed. Lewis gets set and delivers. A big swing and a miss for strike 1. Marshfield 1, Rapids 1. Marshfield batting. Top of the fourth. 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 pitch on the way. Hit high down the right field foul line. Laskowski coming over, but has no play. Falls out of play in the right field corner. And the count 0-2. Fimmel back in there. Welch leads at first base. And now Lewis fires again. Got the inside corner with a nice fastball, a called strike 3. Third strikeout for Braden Lewis. 2 men down. And here's Marshfield shortstop Bennett Lang, who bounced to third his first time up. Bennett stands in there. And the pitch by Lewis on the way. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Don't forget the NBA draft scheduled for Thursday evening. Coverage begins Thursday at 6 p.m. on WOSQ. 0-1 pitch, high and outside for ball. 1-1. Milwaukee Bucks have the last pick in the draft. 1-1 on Bennett Lang. Lewis fires once again. Fly ball to shallow center field, but Huber right there now drifts in, makes the catch to end the inning. Marshfield in the fourth, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We've now played 3.5 innings, and our score is Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Back to Wisconsin Rapids and more baseball following these messages.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. The window tint businesses, homes, and cottages. Remote starters. We've been doing remote starters for over 30 years. We have over 5,000 units installed to date. We offer a lifetime warranty on the product. This unit works from over a mile distance, and the remote tells you the car started. We know the car started because of the green light. It tells me it's running the entire time because every 3 seconds you get a light flash.
Call Blake at Mobile Link to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
You're listening to American Legion Baseball on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids deadlocked at 1 as Rapids bats in the bottom half of the fourth inning. 4, 5, 6 men due up for Rapids manager Court Halber. Catcher Kenan Plowman stands in against Emmett Konieczny. And the first pitch is a bit low for ball 1. Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Rapids batting bottom half of the fourth. 1-0 pitch on the way. Missed outside for ball, 2-0. Rapids scored a single run in the first on a walk, 2 stolen bases, and a ground out. Next pitch on the way. That's a bit low for a ball. And the count now 3-0. Plowman back in there, 3 balls, no strikes. Konieczny winds and delivers. Got the inside corner for a called strike, 3-1. Marshfield scored a single run in the third on doubles by Aiden Cherney and Brock Bennington. 3-1 pitch, fly ball towards center field. Brock Bennington in shallow right center will grab it for the out. 1 man down in the Rapids fourth, and the pitcher Braden Lewis standing in. Lewis fly to center his first time up, 0 for 1. He and Marshfield catcher Adam Gilbertson exchanging pleasantries as Lewis stands in. They know each other from Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball. There's a ground ball back up the middle for a solid base hit. Lewis singles to center field. Second Rapids hit tonight, and the Rangers have a 1-out base runner. First baseman Ethan Freeman now standing in. We will see a courtesy runner for Lewis at first base. And that's Nolan Hartman. Nolan Hartman, the courtesy runner for Wisconsin Rapids. Ethan Freeman out on strikes his first time up, 0 for 1. Konechny working from the stretch. Sets and throws. And that pitch a bit high for ball 1. It's Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Rapids batting bottom half of the fourth. 1 out, 1 on. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside for ball. 2 balls, no strikes. NBA draft coverage, 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, or Thursday evening rather, Thursday night, on 92.3 FM WOSQ. San Antonio with the first pick this year. The 2-0 pitch on the way, low and outside for ball 3. And Wembayana, the Frenchman, the likely number 1 selection, 7'6", and athletic. Well, aside from that, the guy's not really very good. 3-0, pitch on the way, and that rides a bit high for ball 4. Freeman walks on 4 pitches. And Rapids with base runners at first and second, and here comes Marshfield coach Josh Metz for a mound conference. Not been many prospects like Wembayana in recent years. And San Antonio gets him with that number 1 selection. 7'6" guy who can shoot, dribble, pass, play defense. Can't ask for much more than that. So he will go to the Spurs with that number 1 selection. The drama for Wisconsin fans, not only who the Bucks would choose with that last pick, but also Marquette's Olivier Maxence Prosper and where he might go in the draft on Thursday. Jackson Laskowski batting for Rapids, the Ranger right fielder, 1 for 1 with a base hit. Infield single back in the second inning. Konechny from the stretch position. Emmett now throws. Up and away for ball 1. Warm evening, temperatures in the 70s, so not surprised a pitcher might tire a bit in weather like this. The 1-0 to Laskowski on the outside corner for a called strike, 1-1. So Coach Metz keeping his options open. Emmett now, by the way, with 57 pitches in the 4th inning. Not a bad number. He now throws 1-1, low and outside. Scooped out by Gilbertson. That's ball 2, 2-1. Adam Gilbertson getting to know the newer members of this American Legion pitching staff this year. 2-1 pitch on the way. Popped up into shallow right field. Aiden Cherney called off by Sloan Welch, who grabs it at first base for the out. Nice job by Sloan getting out there in shallow right field. That's a tough play for a first baseman. Quite often he'll give way to the second baseman with a better angle, but Sloan gets out there, makes the play for the out. The runners hold their ground. Hartman at second base, Freeman at first. And batting for Rapids is the left fielder Marcus Simonson, who reached base on the fielder's choice his first time up, 0 for 1. Batting right-handed. And Konechny delivers. Inside, ball 1. Our scoreboard updates brought to us by American Family Insurance agent Randy Lemoyne. Rapids batting, bottom half of the 4th. 2 out, 2 on. We're tied at 1. Pitch by Konechny. Over for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. First time Rapids has had a couple of base runners on since the first inning when they did score their only run. The 1-1 delivery. Line towards left field. A nice job by Bennett Lang at shortstop with a diving catch to end the inning. That ball line towards left field, but shortstop Bennett Lang dives, makes the play to retire the side. Diving catch by Bennett Lang at shortstop to end the inning. Rapids in the 4th. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, a walk, 2 men left on base. Our line score through 4 innings, Marshfield 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 5 men left on base. Wisconsin Rapids 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors. The Rangers have now left 4. We'll come back to Wisconsin Rapids and more American Legion baseball following these messages.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Happy to have you with us for American Legion Baseball tonight here on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. Aiden Cherney batting for Marshfield. Fouls one back for strike one. Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Marshfield batting top of the fifth here in Wisconsin Rapids. Quick ball game tonight. Aiden has reached base on an error and doubled and scored. Pitch by Lewis, a swing and a miss. 0-2. Cherney is Marshfield's leadoff man, playing second base tonight. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Lewis winds and throws again. Hopper down the third base side, grabbed by Lewis off the mound. Spins, throws to first base in time for the out. 1 down in the Marshfield fifth. Left fielder Ben Deach standing in. He has fly to center and struck out 0 for 2. Ben batting number 2 on the Marshfield batting order tonight. Braden Lewis throwing for Wisconsin Rapids. Winds and throws high and away for ball 1. You're listening to American Legion Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield. Next pitch line foul on the first base side, 1-1. And WOSQFM.com as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield batting top half of the fifth. We're tied at 1. Pitch by Lewis. Curveball breaks high. 2-1. Quick moving, tight ball game here in Wisconsin Rapids tonight. The 2-1 delivery on the way. High for ball 3. 3-1 on Ben Deach. Marshfield left fielder tonight. Played left field for the Marshfield Tigers during the high school season. Lewis now throws 3-1. It's in there for a call and strike. In the count, full 3-2. Lewis now at 71 pitches, and we're in the fifth inning. Again, in Legion baseball, that pitch total, 105. Full count pitch, ground ball towards second base. Simonson will charge, grab it, toss quickly to first base, and just in time. Ben thought he was safe, but the first base umpire disagrees. And Deach out on that ground ball to second base for out number 2. Here's Marshfield center fielder Brock Bennington has reached base in an error and doubled. 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Number 3 man in the Marshfield batting order tonight. Pitch by Lewis. A big swing and a miss. High, tight fastball for strike 1. Marshfield and Rapids tied at 1. Marshfield batting top of the fifth. Pitch by Lewis. Lined on the left field line, but going foul. 0-2. By the way, we mentioned earlier the Columbus Dons boys basketball team won their pool at the WBY Summer Tournament at Kokona over the weekend with 5 straight wins. Here's the 0-2 pitch, low and outside for a ball. 1-2. The Marshfield Tiger boys basketball team also played at that tournament. We found scores on 2 Tiger games. They won both contests over the weekend. 1-2 on Bennington. Lewis winds and throws again. A swing and a miss. Drop by the catcher, Plowman. He'll throw to first base in time to retire Bennington and end the inning. That's now 4 strikeouts for Lewis tonight. Marshfield in the fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. We played 4.5 innings on our score now. A service of American Family Insurance agent Randy Lemoyne. Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. And more baseball following these messages.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Wisconsin Rapids tonight, deadlocked at 1 as Rapids bats bottom half of the fifth inning. 9-1, 2 men coming up for Coach Halber here in the fifth. The leadoff man for Wisconsin Rapids, shortstop Caleb Ellis, bounced to Welch at first base his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Emmett Konieczny winds and throws outside, ball 1. Marshfield 1, Rapids 1. Rapids batting, bottom half of the fifth. Here's the 1-0 delivery. And that misses low for ball, 2-0. Emmett has now thrown 64 pitches tonight. The 2-0 delivery is whacked at deep right field. Fimmo back in the corner, won't get there. Bounces up against the fence in the right field corner. Ellis to second base. He'll hold there with a double. Caleb Ellis with a leadoff double here in the fifth inning. The third Rapids hit tonight. And the Rangers have a man in scoring position to start this fifth inning. And the batter leadoff man, Brennan Huber, has walked and scored and popped a second, 0 for 1. Huber batting right-handed. Konieczny from the stretch. He now fires a curveball that breaks on the inside corner for a called strike 1. Huber, a dangerous guy. Marshfield wants to keep him off the base paths. Konieczny set once again. And now delivers a curveball, high hopper third base side, grabbed by Robinson but in foul ground. Chase was straddling the third base foul line and picked that ball off in foul territory. Huber comes back with an 0-2 count. Throws again. Curveball breaks just off the plate. Ball 3. The count now full 3-2. Emmett Konieczny throwing for Marshfield tonight. He's set. Full count pitch. Popped up on the diamond. Lang at shortstop will call, and he will grab it for the out. That's out number 1, and Ellis holds at second base. Batting for Wisconsin Rapids, the second baseman, Brett Simonson. He has struck out and fly to left, 0 for 2.
Second baseman, Brett Simonson.
Simonson batting left-handed. Emmett Konieczny ready for Marshfield. Toes the rubber. And now delivers. Pop foul on the third base side of the play for strike 1. It's Marshfield 1, Wisconsin Rapids 1. Rapids batting last half of the 5th, with Ellis at second base and 1 out. 0-1 on Brett Simonson. Pitch on the way. A big curveball over Gilbertson's head to the screen. That's a wild pitch, sends Ellis to third base. Not the first time that Emmett's done that tonight. Tried to break off a curveball and really blooped it over everybody's head. So that puts Ellis at third, and the count on Simonson. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield comes into play halfway here. Konieczny from the stretch. Now delivers. At that WBY tournament in Kokona. Pitch on the way. Pop foul on the third base.
Turns that scores one.
Pitch by Konieczny. Line towards left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Ellis is in. RBI single for Brett Simonson. And Rapids leads 2-1. Simonson batting left-handed goes the opposite way. And lines that ball down the left field foul line. Scoring Caleb Ellis. And now a 2-1 lead for Wisconsin Rapids. Third baseman Caden Singbush now batting for Rapids. Singbush has bounced to third, fly to left. He's 0 for 2. Konieczny gets set and throws, and over Singbush's head for ball 1. Singbush has a seat. Count 1-0. Marshfield, as we mentioned, beat Brookfield East 55-41 in 1 ball game in Kokona. The pitch on the way. It's in there for a call and strike, 1-1. In that ball game, Chris Pohl scored 23. Landon Lee added 16 for Marshfield. 1-1 on Caden Singbush. Quick throw to first base. Simonson back in time. Marshfield also beat Freedom 62-28. Pohl scored 14 in that ball game for Marshfield. Max Erdl added 13 for the Tigers. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Nice curveball, breaks across for a call and strike 2. By the way, Chris Pohl is playing Legion baseball this summer with the Junior Legion team. Got a win this weekend at that Stevens Point tournament. 1-2 pitch on the way, ground ball towards second base. Cherney in the hole will grab it, go to first base in time for the out, and Simonson takes second base on the ground out. Singbush pushing that ball to the right side. He's retired, but Simonson moves to second base on that ground ball. With 2 men down, the catcher Cannon Plowman batting. Plowman on base with an error. He is also fly to center, 0 for 2.
Ranger catcher Cannon Plowman.
Plowman, the number 4 man in the Rapids batting order tonight. Konieczny stays in the stretch. Pitch on the way is over for a call and strike 1. Our score is Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield 1. Rapids batting bottom half of the 5th. Runner at second base and 2 outs. Now the 0-1 pitch on the way. Bounces in, blocked nicely by Gilbertson. Good job by Adam. Count 1-1. Chris Pohl will just be a sophomore. The Tiger basketball team next season. He's about 6'6" already. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaks low and outside for ball, 2-1. And I would imagine playing Junior Legion baseball against some maybe 14-year-old kids, a 6'6" pitcher out there, kind of be a bit intimidating. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Fly ball, left center field. Ben Deach circling in shallow left center, gets there and grabs it to end the inning. In the fifth for Wisconsin Rapids, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 man left on base. Now our line score through 5 innings, Wisconsin Rapids, 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 5 men left on base. Marshfield, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. Marshfield has left 5 as well. Back with more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids following these messages.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Baseball tonight on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids, American Legion Baseball from Rapids. Rapids leads by 1 as Marshfield bats in the top half of the 6th inning. The Marshfield batter, catcher Adam Gilbertson, has bounced into a fielder's choice and hit by a pitch, 0 for 1. Braden Lewis throwing for Wisconsin Rapids. Winds and delivers. Over for called strike 1. Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield 1. Marshfield batting, top of the 6th. The 0-1 pitch to Gilbertson. Curveball hit in the air towards left field. Simonson comes into left center and grabs it for the out. Tracked down nicely by Marcus Simonson for out number 1. Pitcher Emmett Konieczny now batting for Marshfield. Emmett 0 for 2. He's bounced into a fielder's choice and flied to right.
Marshfield pitcher Emmett Konieczny.
Lewis ready. Winds and throws. Low and outside, ball 1. American Legion Baseball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by Courtesy Auto and Truck Center of Stanley. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball towards right field, but right at Laskowski. Now he comes in and grabs it for the out. That's out number 2. Legion Baseball also sponsored by Culver's of Marshfield and Smith Brothers Meats of Colby. First baseman Sloan Welch batting. Sloan has singled and struck out 1 for 2. Sloan adjusting his batting glove, make sure that's on properly. Now stands in.
First baseman
Lewis winds and throws. High fly ball to deep left center field. Simonson way back, this ball over his head and hops over the left field fence for a ground rule double. Sloan Welch with a long drive to the gap in left center field, the ground rule double. And Marshfield has the tying run in scoring position for third baseman Chase Robinson. Marshfield has 4 hits tonight. 3 of those are doubles. Chase is fly to center, fly to right. He's 0 for 2. Lewis from the stretch. Now delivers, fouled back for strike 1. Our scoreboard updates this evening brought to us by American Family Insurance Agent Randy Lemoyne of Marshfield. 0-1 on Chase Robinson. Stands in once again. Lewis checks the base runner and delivers. Outside for ball, 1 strike. Blue Devils have 4 hits tonight, 3 of those 2 base hits this evening. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Line to left field, that drops for a base hit. It's in the left field corner. Welch rounding third base, he'll try to score. The relay throw comes in, play at second base, and just in time to retire Robinson. We'll see if the run counts here. If Robinson was tossed out before Welch scored. We're still waiting for a call on this. It was very close. Was Robinson thrown at second base before the run counted? And now the umpire says, yes, it does count. Welch did cross home plate before Robinson was tossed out at second base. So Robinson's base hit ties the ball game and also ends the inning. Robinson with a single, an RBI, and thrown it at second base. The left fielder Simonson, the second baseman Simonson for out number 3. But on the play, Welch does score the tying run. Marshfield in the 6th, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left on base. We played 5.5 innings. Our score is Marshfield 2, Wisconsin Rapids 2. We'll come back to Rapids and more baseball in just a moment.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Pitcher Braden Lewis leading off the Rapids 5th. Count 2 balls, no strikes. Emmett Konieczny winds and throws again. High and outside for ball 3. That puts Emmett at 90 pitches. Again, that Legion pitch limit 105. 3-0 pitch on the way. That's over for a called strike, 3-1. 5, 6, 7 batters coming up for Rapids here in the bottom half of the 6th. Here is the 3-1 delivery. That's high and outside for ball 4. Third walk issued by Emmett. And Wisconsin Rapids has a leadoff base runner here in the 6th inning. The batter is first baseman Ethan Freeman. He has struck out and walked. Nolan Hartman back in the ball game for Rapids as a courtesy runner for Lewis.
First baseman Ethan Freeman.
Freeman digs in, batting right-handed. Pitch by Konieczny, he shows bunt, bunts first base side, grabbed by Konieczny, he dives and does tag the runner. Welch at first base, not in position to make the play, so Emmett came over, grabbed that bunt along the first base line, and then dove at the first base bag and tagged Freeman for the out. Coach Halbert now coming out to dispute that call with the base umpire, who did make that call from near second base. But he claims he saw it well. And so Freeman is retired. It's a sacrifice bunt. That's out number 1. On the play, Hartman takes second base. Coach Metz now on the mound to talk with Konieczny and Gilbertson. Hartman at second base is the go-ahead run for Wisconsin Rapids. Batting for Rapids is right fielder Jackson Laskowski. He has singled and popped to first, 1 for 2. Conference breaks up. Laskowski stands in. Konieczny working from the stretch. Sets and delivers. Fly ball to right center field. That's in the gap and drops for a base hit. Hartman rounds third base. He will score. Laskowski towards second base. He'll get there safely with a double. Jackson Laskowski lines a double to the gap in right center field. Hartman is in, and Wisconsin Rapids now on top, 3-2. Five hits for Rapids tonight. They may not be done. Laskowski at second base with just one out. And left fielder Marcus Simonson standing in. He's 0 for 2. The pitch by Konechny. Breaking ball is up and in for ball one. It's now Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield 2. Rapids batting bottom half of the sixth. Laskowski at second base and one out. And the pitch by Konechny. Fastball low and outside for ball. 2-0. Konechny now at 96 pitches. Once again, the Legion limit is 105. When Emmett hits 105, he'll be replaced. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Up and away for ball three. 3-0. Several good ball games tomorrow night on ZaleskiSports.com. You'll want to tune in for. 3-0 on Marcus Simonson. Pitch on the way is low for ball four. Fourth walk issued by Konechny, and Rapids has base runners at first and second. Here comes Coach Metz once again. And that means a pitching change is likely. Konechny now at 98 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. And he'll take the baseball. And Emmett will trot out. We cannot see the Marshfield bullpen from here, but now we see someone is coming out. And handing a new glove. Might be to Sloan Welch. Yes, it is. Sloan Welch will take over as Marshfield's new pitcher. Konechny stays in the ball game. And he'll play in the infield somewhere. Meanwhile, Sloan Welch getting loose for Marshfield. Wisconsin Rapids batting in the bottom half of the sixth. Runners at first and second and one out. And Rapids now leads Marshfield 3-2. While Sloan Welch gets loose, let's pause for these messages.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Right-hander Sloan Welch, the new pitcher for Marshfield. And the Blue Devils retain Emmett Konechny in the ball game. He'll play first base for Marshfield. There is a delay here as Sloan has gone off the field to the first base dugout. Might be changing gloves. And looks like he's trotting out momentarily. The line on Emmett Konechny, he threw 5 1/3 innings, allowed 3 runs, all earned on 5 hits, walked 4, struck out 2, threw 1 wild pitch, and threw 98 pitches. Emmett also responsible for the two Rapids base runners, Laskowski at second base and Simonson at first. Sloan Welch now back out there and getting loose. The lights just coming on here in Wisconsin Rapids. Lights here are a bit different than most other ballparks in that the lights point generally down onto the playing field. And I mean straight down. So you don't get from other parts of the ballpark, you don't get a glow from the lights. Like you're isolated from the playing field lights. The field is lit up. But if you're in the stands or on the sidelines or something, you're not necessarily lit up in your area because the lights only just point straight down. The batter for Rapids, shortstop Caleb Lewis. He has doubled and scored and bounced to first. Ellis batting left-handed. Welch working from the stretch, but first of all wants a conference with Adam Gilbertson. Once again, a situation where Adam working with a pitcher he has not worked with during the spring season, since Adam catches for Marshfield High and Welch throws for Auburndale High School. They decide on their sign issues, and now Welch on the rubber. He's a right-hander. Checks the base runners. And now delivers. Fastball. Missed just outside for ball one. Laskowski at second base. Simonson at first. That's Marcus Simonson at first base. One out. 1-0 on Caleb Lewis. Welch ready once again. And now delivers a curveball outside for ball 2-0. Tomorrow evening on ZaleskiSports.com, some good ball games. We mentioned earlier, Marshfield Chaparrals and the Pittsfield River Bandits at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Game time 7 p.m. 6:45 at 92.3 FM WOSQ. The 2-0 pitch on the way. A big swing and a miss. Good high heat by Welch. 2-1. Legion baseball on Wednesday night. This Wisconsin Rapids Ball Club in Schofield to take on DC Everest. Game time for that contest, 7 p.m. at Simon Field in Schofield. Now the 2-1 delivery. Big curveball outside for ball 3-1. Also, Wausau at Plover in Legion baseball at Memorial Field in Plover. Game time for that contest, 8 p.m. 3-1 on Caleb Ellis. Now Welch steps off the rubber. And Merrill at Stevens Point, Legion baseball. Also 8 o'clock at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point. Welch ready. The 3-1 delivery. High fly ball, shallow center field. Bennington with a long run, still coming in, now gets there and makes the play for the out. Runners hold their ground at first and second. 2 men down, leadoff man Brendan Huber now batting for Rapids. Huber has walked and scored, popped a second and popped a short. 0 for 2. Sun going down beyond the left field fence. Dusk hour here in Wisconsin Rapids. Huber digs in, batting right-handed. 2 out, 2 on. Welch now from the stretch. Sets himself and delivers. Curveball breaks across for a called strike 1. So some good baseball tomorrow evening right here on ZaleskiSports.com. 0-1 on Brendan Huber. Rapids leadoff man, he's back in there. Welch ready. Checks the base runners. And now delivers. And missed inside with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good outing for Emmett Knichty for Marshfield tonight. But Emmett leaves as the pitcher of record on the losing side. 1-1 on Huber. Welch again sets himself. And now fires a curveball. And that breaks in there for a called strike. Nice pitch by Welch. Ball and 2 strikes on Brendan Huber. Marshfield now down by a run. They'll have their 8-9-1 batters due up in the top of the 7th. 1-2 on Huber. And the pitch by Welch on the way. Fastball on the inside corner for a called strike 3. Good pitch by Sloan Welch to end the inning. In the 6th for Wisconsin Rapids, 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, 2 walks, 2 men left on base. We head to the 7th inning with Wisconsin Rapids leading Marshfield 3-2. And we'll return to Wisconsin Rapids for more baseball in just a moment.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Very good ball game tonight here in Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield batting, top half of the 7th, down by a run. Starter Braden Lewis still throwing for Wisconsin Rapids. First man he'll face is Blue Devil right fielder Trevor Femmel. He's bounced to short and struck out 0 for 2. Lewis winds and delivers. This low and outside, ball 1. Our score, Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield 2. Marshfield batting, top of the 7th. The pitch by Lewis. Fouled back behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marshfield with single runs in the 3rd and the 6th tonight. Rapid single runs in the 1st, 5th, and 6th. 1-1 on Trevor Femmel. Lewis winds and throws, bounces in for a ball, 2-1. Trevor spent much of the spring season running track for the Marshfield Tiger track program. Outstanding track man. Now the 2-1 delivery. Whacked towards second base, but one hopped by Simonson. Throws to first base, kind of a blob throw, but gets there in time to retire Femmel for out number 1. 1 man down in the Marshfield 7th. We'll have a pinch hitter for Bennett Lang, Zane Adler. Zane Adler will bat for Bennett Lang. Bennett was 0 for 2 with a bounce out to third and a fly ball to center field. Adler batting right-handed. Lewis throws. It's in there for a called strike 1. By the way, Marshfield's Ethan Finley and the Austin FC Major League Soccer team back in action tomorrow night. Pitch by Lewis on the outside corner. 0-2. Ethan having good success for Austin this year. They'll take on Dallas at Austin tomorrow at 7:30. Lewis winds and throws high and away for a ball, 1-2. I think Ethan was named to the MLS Team of the Week this past week. Having a good year with the Austin Ball Club. 1-2 pitch on the way, a big swing and a foul back. 2-2. Ethan now a part-time starter. And reserve for the Austin Ball Club is still a key man on that Austin squad. 2-2 on Zane Adler. Lewis ready. Winds and delivers. A big swing and a miss for strike 3. And Lewis has fanned 5 tonight. Leadoff man Aiden Cherney now batting. Aiden tonight has reached base on an error, doubled and scored, and bounced back to the pitcher Lewis. 1 for 3. Aiden stands in. Lewis winds and delivers. Ground ball towards deep short. Backhanded by Ellis. Gets up and throws across the diamond. Low throw and beat off by Cherney. Ball got away from the first baseman Freeman, but no advance. That should be an infield hit for Aiden Cherney. I think even a good throw, he would have beat that out. Six hits now for Marshfield. Tigers have a 2-out base runner for Ben Deach. 0 for 3. Ben has flied to center, struck out, and bounced to second. Cherney, the tying run at first base with 2 outs. Third at first base, Aiden dives back in. Once again, that left-handed pickoff move can be tough for a high school age ball player. And Cherney's not likely seen a lot of Lewis in his spring season. Lewis ready once again. The pitch to Deach on the way. Over for a call and strike 1. Ethan Finley, by the way, should be right around 50 goals for his Major League Soccer career. He may have either picked up number 50 earlier this year or could be at 49 right now. Next pitch high and outside for ball, 1-1. But his second year in Austin, having good success with the Austin FC squad. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ben Deach. Lewis gets set, throws again, bounces in for a ball, 2-1. Austin, only in its third year of Major League Soccer. They struggled their first year as an expansion team, then shockingly made the playoffs last year. Playing pretty well again this season. The 2-1 to Ben Deach. Fouled at the plate. 2-2. Blue Devils down to their final strike here. Ben checking the count with the umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cherney at first base, the tying run. Lewis checks him. Pitch on the way. Fly ball down the right field line. A long run for Laskowski, and he slides and grabs it to end the ball game. Jackson Laskowski right along the foul line in right field to grab that long fly ball from Ben Deach and retire the side. Marshfield in the 7th. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Our final score tonight, Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield 2. We'll come back with our postgame report in just a moment.
Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated. Is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Friends, a good ball game this evening here in Wisconsin Rapids. The Wisconsin Rapids Rangers knock off the Marshfield Blue Devils this evening by a final score of 3-2. Rapids scoring a single run in the first inning when Brendan Huber walked, stole second and third base, and came home on a ground out by Caden Singbush. And that gave Rapids a 1-0 lead. Marshfield tied the game in the third inning with 1 out. Aiden Cherney doubled. And moments later, Brock Bennington doubled as well. Aiden scored to tie the contest at 1. Then Rapids back on top with a single run in the 5th inning as Caleb Ellis doubled, went to third base on a wild pitch, and scored on a base hit by Brett Simonson. That put Rapids on top 2-1. Marshfield then in the top half of the 6th tied the ball game with 2 outs. Sloan Welch doubled and scored on a base hit by Chase Robinson. And we're deadlocked at 2 after 5.5 innings. Rapids then went back on top in the bottom half of the 6th when Braden Lewis walked, was sacrificed to second base, and scored on a double by Jackson Laskowski. That gave Rapids a 3-2 edge, which they held through the 7th inning, and Rapids comes out on top with a 3-2 win. The line score for Wisconsin Rapids, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, 7 men left on base. For Marshfield, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on base. Starting and winning pitcher for Wisconsin Rapids, Braden Lewis went all 7 innings, allowed 2 runs, both earned on 6 hits. He did not walk a man and struck out 5. He also threw 1 wild pitch and hit 1. Starting and losing pitcher for Marshfield, Emmett Konieczny, threw 5 1/3 innings, gave up 3 runs, all earned on 5 hits, walked 4, struck out 2, and threw 1 wild pitch. Sloan Welch then pitched 2/3 of an inning to close out the mound stints for Marshfield tonight. Top hitter for Wisconsin Rapids this evening, Jackson Leskowski with a single, a double, and a run batted in. For Marshfield, Aiden Cherney and Sloan Welch both singled and doubled, and Brock Bennington doubled and knocked in another run for Marshfield. And the win goes to Wisconsin Rapids tonight by a final score of 3-2. And back with more of our postgame report following these messages. Wisconsin Rapids earns the win tonight as they edge the Marshfield Blue Devils 3-2. The Marshfield Legion baseball team back in action on Wednesday night with a ball game at Antigo tomorrow at 7 p.m. The Marshfield Legion then plays Everest at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Tomorrow evening on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ and on ZaleskiSports.com, it's Dairyland League Baseball. The Marshfield Chaparrals face the Pittsville River Bandits at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Game time 7 p.m. Our broadcast 6:45 tomorrow evening on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. Thanks to our sponsors of Marshfield American Legion Baseball, including Partners Bank of Marshfield, Spencer, and Stratford, Poor Choices of Marshfield, Remax American Dream Realty, and American Family Insurance Agent Randy Lemoyne of Marshfield. I'm Gene Delisio. That's it from Wisconsin Rapids. Again, our final score tonight, Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield 2.